Told you I was going to eat the salad. Hello, my name is Leslie, and I'm going to try not to eat while I scope here because I don't want you to scope and drive, and I don't want you to eat and drive. So today's my birthday. I am 45 years old today, and I am super, super happy to be 45 years old because I am a cancer survivor. I was diagnosed with breast cancer 2.5 years ago, actually 2.8 years ago, and I changed my life. Cancer changed my life. It actually allowed me to wake up and to enjoy every aspect of my life and to not take anything for granted. And I lived before then. You know, a lot of people say, oh, well, you know, you have to have something tragic happen so that you can wake up and live. Thank you so much. Hey, Chef, I saw that you just followed me today. I can't wait to see one of your scopes. So thanks for the follow. And so I started this journey of health and wellness, and I did a live, I have a website, it's called gotokitchens.com. It's right there in the title of the scope, so you can go find me there and you can connect with me there outside of Periscope if you like. But my journey started, and it was I was scared to death when I was diagnosed with cancer. And so because today is my birthday, I wanted to come on here because I did a live radio. I'm sorry, I'm stumbling a little bit. I think I'm even a little nervous about this. So I did a live radio interview on Wednesday night with Christopher Roche from Kick-Ass Radio, and we talked about my cancer journey. And after that, I got a ton of emails about it, and people wanting to ask me questions and ask me personal questions because they were going through cancer, or their mother was going through cancer, or their brother or sister or whatever. And so I felt like to celebrate my birthday today that I wanted to get on here and I wanted to talk about my rebirth, which was cancer. And so I'm just going to open the floor, and I don't think there are too many of you here, so maybe I'm not going to get a lot of questions. I may need to publicize this a little bit better instead of just doing it off the cuff. I just decided this morning that I was going to do this, and I didn't say much about it except in a previous scope. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever, I am here to encourage. I am here to debunk. I am here to enlighten. I am here to support, and maybe even impart some knowledge about cancer and standard of care and all those kinds of things. So if you have any questions, you just throw them down to me right now, and I will be happy to answer them. Just so you know, because I'm completely transparent, I had breast cancer. It was in my left breast. It was right there. It was a centimeter. Yes, I did completely change my diet. So I have always been focused on being thin because that's just, I'm vain that way, quite frankly. And so I always wanted to stay thin. So I ate to be thin, but I did not eat to be healthy. And so when I was diagnosed with cancer, I immediately started thinking, what in the world? You know, I'm healthy. How in the world could I have cancer? And it was such a shock to me. It was a shock to everybody. For most people, I was the healthiest person they knew. I exercised, I ate okay. And so it was really a shock to me. And so I knew at that point that my body had created cancer for a reason. Something had happened that it had created cancer. So I wasn't doing something correctly. So I wanted to figure out that was. So I started immediately, actually not immediately. I went for about 2 months after I was diagnosed with cancer, running around like a chicken with my head cut off, million doctor's appointments, millions of questions, staying on these stupid blogs that were scaring the crap out of me. And I was a mess. I am a really confident person, but I was a nutcase, and I reclused, and I didn't want to see anybody, and I didn't want to talk to anybody, and I didn't want anybody to be around. And it was terrible. So that first 2 months, no. But then after that, I woke up and I hired a naturopath, and he said, you need to do these things, and here's maybe why your cancer started in the first place. And so I changed my diet completely, and I went to organics. I went to whole real foods. I cut out all the processed crap. I ate minimal sugar. I eat all my meat and dairy. I still eat meat and dairy. I'm not a vegetarian. All my meat and dairy are are clean meats and clean dairy. And so yes, I did change my diet completely. People that knew me, I would eat like 8 things, and I'm not kidding you, 8 things. And the vegetables were like broccoli and carrots, and I didn't even like, that's like, and a potato, and everything else was processed crap. So it was quite a shock, and I had to learn to eat so many foods. People that knew me before my cancer and after my cancer were just shocked. They were like, "I can't believe you're eating that," because they knew how picky I was, and I was like, "Well, look it, I got to do something. I got to change something, and so I'm going to start eating this stuff." And so now I eat everything under the rainbow. I've turned into a foodie. I mean, I love food. I can't wait for the next food to come around, as long as it's clean and organic, so that I can try it. And I just started trying fermenting. I just started in incorporating fermenting, and thanks to some friends of mine, into my life, and it's made all the difference in the world. Again, and so 2.5 years later, I'm still changing and making my diet better. So yes, that's yes, an emphatic yes to that question. So, and I'm cancer free, of course. And I think it's as a result of me taking care of my temple at this point. So any other questions? Anybody else have any questions? You can just throw them out there. I am ready to answer. So I was saying about my breast cancer, it was 1 centimeter. It was small. I caught it early. I found it in a very inappropriate time one morning, and that's a whole nother story, but I found it, and normally I wear a long necklace, and it has the Rolling Stones tongue on it because I'm a huge Rolling Stones fan, if you can see right there. I have a Rolling Stones tongue in my ear. I'm a huge Rolling Stones fan. Yes, I will do that. And so I thought that I was on my stomach, and I thought that necklace was underneath my boob, and I felt it, and then I reached over, and the necklace was on my shoulder, on my back, and I was like, well, yeah, right, stones do rule. And I thought, oh my God, what is that? And so I felt, and I was like, oh, stop everything. What is this? What is this? And I looked at my husband, and I said, this is going to change our lives forever. And little did I know that it was going to change my life forever in the best possible way I could ever imagine, ever, ever, ever in my life. It has put me on a path to explore what I am capable of, and it is so exciting. I can't tell you how excited I am and how blessed I feel for that stupid little lump in my breast. So it was my blessing. It was my gift. I call it my gift. My cancer was my gift. If they'd let me keep that tumor, I would have kept it. I would have wore it on a necklace, because to me it was my gift. So if I didn't already know, I would be sharing. Yes, I share this story with everyone that will possibly listen to me. So, so speaking to my spiritual side of this, so I've always been a spiritual person, and try to be the best that you can be for them, and be supportive as you can for them. So, because I suspect, had I chosen something different, and you and I have a relationship, and if I had chosen something different, you would have just supported me. You would have supported me in my decision. You might have said, Leslie, are you sure you want to do that? And I would have said, yeah, that's what I want to do. Let's say you supported that I should have done chemo and I didn't. Then you know, but you just kept on supporting me, and that's what you should do, and that's what should be done. You should give somebody the information that you know and let them make their own decisions. And she's just made her own decision, unfortunately. So does anybody else have any questions for me about cancer, about breast cancer? I'm an open book. You can ask me anything. Don't ask me to show you my boobs or my scars, because I'm not going to do that, but you can see them right there just fine. But yeah, I'd be happy to answer any questions that you guys have about cancer. Thank you for the hearts. Today's my 45th birthday, and I decided to celebrate it by answering questions about my cancer journey, because I am thankful for every single birthday that comes along. Every single birthday that comes along is a joy. As I get older, I'm happier and happier and happier. I'm going to be a second to type there, and if not, I'm going to pop off and go eat my salad, and I'm going to go shopping for my birthday. Anybody else? Again, I'll give you a second to type it up. Thanks for the hearts. No, I don't actually. I think that there are some cancers, in my opinion, again, this is just my opinion, I'm not a doctor, but there are some cancers that benefit from chemo. I have a cousin that is actually going through Hodgkin's lymphoma, and chemo was designed for blood cancers like that, and so it's helping her tremendously. It's hell and back. I mean, she's going through hell and back. It's terrible chemotherapy, but she will probably go into remission after the chemo, because it's, for that type of cancer, it can be a silver bullet. For tumor type cancers like I had, it's not. It's a crapshoot. And so to me, the belief in not doing it was because that the cancer, your body's immune system, when it's weak, it cannot fight cancer. Cancer loves a weak, inflamed body. And so to me, taking my immune system down to its very rawest level and then trying to build it back up from there to fight cancer is ridiculous. Notwithstanding the fact that you are actually adding a ton of poisons into your body that are life-altering. And if anybody tells you that they're not life-altering, it's a lie. They are life-altering. They will change your life forever. Something in your life will never be the same again, and typically your health suffers for it. So no, I do believe that there are some cancers that actually benefit from chemotherapy, but tumor-type cancers, in my opinion, and the research that I've done, it doesn't do a thing. And the statistics prove that chemotherapy for breast cancer, it's not helping the cause at all. So especially for breast cancer, I don't agree with it. I had radiation. I did 6 weeks of radiation. I would never do that again either. So I don't believe that was a healthy thing for me to do. So anybody else have any questions? I'm an open book for you guys right here today. Anybody that I can help with anything? Just type up a question and send it on. Don't be shy. I love that you guys are asking questions. Makes me happy. I love sharing my cancer story with people. I love telling people what I went through and what happened to me. I do not mind telling you the gory details. I do not mind telling you the happy details. I don't mind telling you the scary details. Anything like that. If anybody else has any more questions, I'm going to wait just another minute here and then I'm going to pop off. Thank you for the hearts. I should have publicized this a little bit better. I had lots of people that wanted to ask me questions, and I have a feeling that they're not on here today. Maybe I should do this in the evening, one evening. Not tonight, though, because I'm going to dinner for my birthday. Okay. So my name is Leslie. I do a weekday show called Lunch with Leslie. It's noon Mountain Time, and my website is gotokitchens.com. You can find that right in the title of this scope. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much. Remember, you can give hearts on the replay as well. If you have any questions about cancer, or if you're dealing with cancer or whatever's going on, you know somebody who is, I'd be happy to answer any questions that I can possibly help you with. Yes, I'll see you next week for sure. Family reunion time. Get to see my family. I'm so excited about it. So yes. So if you have any questions, you can find all my email addresses and everything right there on gotokitchens.com. Yeah, absolutely. She can reach out to me. I am an open book about, especially about breast cancer. So yeah, and don't be surprised if she doesn't reach out. A lot of people don't. My name is given out all the time because I have a positive light on it. And sometimes when you're walking through a cancer journey, you don't want to hear the positive light. You just want to wallow around in what's happening to you. So don't be surprised if she doesn't respond well to that suggestion. Just let you know. Some people do, some people don't. Usually they have to reach out on their own, and instead of taking a suggestion from somebody else. So. But that's what I'm here for. Okay, so thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Thank you to my Facebook watchers. Thank you to my Go-To Nation, my VIPs that sign up from my website. Thank you so much. Thanks for all the birthday wishes earlier today. I really appreciate it. Lunch with Leslie was a lot of fun, so if you have time, go back and watch it. It's a 30-minute show, weekdays, noon Mountain Time, and that's 11 Pacific and 2 p.m. Eastern. Go back and watch that because we had some fun today, and I got lots of birthday wishes, and I made an amazing salad that's sitting in front of me that I actually want to go eat right now. So thanks so much, and thank you for all your raw honesty and heartfelt questions. I appreciate it, and thanks for all the hearts. You guys have an amazing day. Hold on. Wait, no, I'll stay. She's around your age, talking chemotherapy, but thinks she would benefit from your energy. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, it's sometimes if you can surround yourself with people who have a positive outlook on a very bad situation, because cancer is so scary and it's such a bad, bad thing to have happen to you. I mean, it's the big C word with the capital, double, triple, quadruple C. I mean, it's so scary. And but yeah, if she's open to it, you just tell her to give me an email or connect with me on Facebook. She can find me on Facebook, Leslie Nance, LeslienNance. I'm happy to connect with people personally there. She can email me right from my website, and we can have a lowdown talk about breast cancer. And I'm super raw about it. I mean, you know, most women, I'm not on scope here, but most women, I have them ask to see my scar, and I'll even show them my scar and talk to them about what my surgeon and I talked about and everything, because you have to look for it. And I had a golf ball size tumor taken out of my breast, so, or a piece of tissue actually. The tumor was only 1 centimeter big, but yeah, have her connect with me. I'm happy to do that. Go2kitchens.com. It's right here in the title of this scope. So, okay, scatting out of here. I really am leaving this time, unless another question pops up, and then I'll be happy to stay. But I really am gonna say stop broadcast right now. And you guys have an amazing day. Thanks for all the birthday wishes and all the hearts. Bye.